I've known Tom for many, many years.
You gotta love him. Everybody loves Tom. I mean, very congenial, great sense of humor, doesn't take himself too seriously, and yet what an institution he's been for the metropolitan area.
Tom was really driven, I think, with goals and trying to improve the city of Council Bluffs.
About a year I contemplated whether to run for mayor. And I look back and I said, you know, all the people that told me what I couldn't do, how I couldn't win, how this couldn't happen, how we couldn't change Council Bluffs, I said, I'm running. I wanted to make a difference in my hometown differently than what I have.
He's worked with a lot of youth through the years, and while he was mayor, he had a focus on parks and an environment for family.
Could see how things, what things really needed to happen. And then he was patient enough to make it happen over a period of years, but to not let his foot off the throttle.
I think the growth that Council Bluffs has experienced has been great. I mean, there have been some very good businesses brought in, the kind of growth that you like to see in your community.
When we came into office, one of the things we had was bad sewers and streets, and now we've actually, the sewers are not combined anymore, they're separated. Our street system is much better shape. The tornado in 1988, very vivid on my mind. As tragic as it was, as much damage as it caused, it kind of brought the community together. Just incredible to watch people in the devastation, having problems with their own homes, out next door helping people. Nobody left their homes. They stayed there, electricity out, National Guard, coming in, and people stayed with it. It really kind of said, that people could make a difference in their own community. During the tornado of 1988, I really learned more about the American Red Cross than I ever thought I would ever know. They came to the aid of people in these neighborhoods. It was incredible. The American Red Cross then became something that I got involved with. Anytime we had a snowstorm, anytime we had a flood, this last flood in 2011, the American Red Cross, they were on our line, they were there at our EOC room. Our fire chief, said that we had lost somebody, Alex, in a fire. And how do we get the attention that people should have fire alarms, smoke alarms in their homes, and how important that was. And so he and the fire department took it on with the American Red Cross. It was the coldest day I think I've spent ever, and we went out and knocked on doors. But what's really interesting is the number of people that said, I think I have a smoke alarm, or I haven't checked my battery, and I don't have one. Now I'm on the Metro Blood Board. I can see the other side of the American Red Cross where blood is very important.
My definition of a hero would be someone who's very selfless, someone who sees the greater good, has the ability to take a group, a community, to a place that they've never been before that's better.
He was extraordinary, and a lot of people look up to Tom Hannafin. The thing about it was, it was his approach, his mannerism, about how he would try to move this community forward.
Tom has done that. He has placed the citizens of Council Bluffs and of the region above his own desires and needs.
Never about me, it's always been about we.